Welcome back, everyone. Look, what I'm about to do today, I got to fix the supply line because the supply line up top, it's pulling too hard on the staff up there. It's supposed to hold it in place, and it pushed the sheetrock out inside the house. There was a big bubble. So what I'm going to do is go up on the roof, and I'm going to secure a cable and pull it back, from the roof, secure the line to the roof and put some pressure on the opposite side so it can pull that staff back in. So we got a nice straight piece, and then I'll more than likely re-secure it inside the wall since I already had to cut it out. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, then I call an electrician. It's not real dangerous as long as you don't touch the wires and all, but I know a lot of people are leery about electrical, so hire somebody. If you're leery about it, you got second thoughts, then hire somebody. It's better to do it that way because, heaven forbid, you make a mistake. We'll get to it. Hey, like and subscribe. Hit the button so I can get you more videos. So today, I'm up on my favorite spot up on the roof. But it definitely has to happen. I really don't like it up on the roof. But why am I on the roof? Well, the supply box for the electrical supply panel has pulled away from the wall because, if you can see, there's so much force from the electrical line that the shaft here has pulled away. So what I've done, I wrapped this 3/16 cable around twice. Okay, and I've done this before. It should work. I'm going to pull this, put some pull power on the opposite side here, but I have to secure the cable to the roof. When you secure the cable to the roof, you want to be sure that you hit one of the studs down under here, one of the rafters, because if not, it's going to pull it right out of the roof. So I measured down the bottom where the nails go into the soffit. Usually you can get a good idea where the rafter is. It was 77 inches, so I came up top here, measured 77 inches from the edge, 77 inches right here. So then I drilled a hole. I'm going to put in, I got this gadget, okay, and this right here. So I'm going to secure this to the roof and then turn these all the way out and secure the cable to it and then turn it back in and try to pull this supply line back toward the house so that I can go downstairs, and then I'll more than likely put more supports down in the wall because I already had to cut the wall apart because that was so bubbled out. So here we go. I already drilled a hole for the bolt, and I also have sockets, and here's your cable connector. Okay, I'm gonna tighten that up around the cable once I put it around this loop. So I'll be using some of this roof cement underneath here so it ensures no leaks through the hole. I'm using this this asphalt cement for roofs. So I'm gonna get this down here. I already pre-drilled the hole. I like to pre-drill so I don't split anything down under. So we drill a slightly smaller hole than the bolt, and then we're going to take and secure this bolt to the roof, like so. When I pull it, I like to come off almost parallel with the supply line so we don't cause any friction, and it pulls this thing back to the right place. So we're going to undo these real quick. Pull these eyes all the way out as far as they'll go. You got about 6 inches there, so that's what we need. Usually it's not more than 6 inches. It has to be pulled back. I've done a few of these. So we're going to wind these all the way out, and then I'm going to secure the cable to it. Okay, get these all the way out. This apparatus here is designed so one of the ends is reverse threads. So when you turn the centerpiece, it's going to tighten on both sides and draw it in. That's what's so unique about this gadget here. I was going to use a come along and pull it back, but I couldn't find any spot to secure the come along to up on the roof, and I really didn't want to put any extra holes in the roof. So once we get this all the way wound out, we're going to stick this on the hole here, okay, and then the cable's going through. Cable's going to go through, and then you got your connector here. You're going to connect the cable with that. Here, so you can see. Try to get the cable in straight. Then you're going to put your nuts back on here. Okay, so we got them on there. We got a socket on here for my driver right here. This is 7/16. I'm going to tighten these up. I like to pull this cable through as tight as I can. Tighten her up pretty tight because there's going to be a lot of pressure on this. And then I got a screwdriver and a pair of vice grips. I attached the vice grips onto this end of the cable because I don't want this cable to move as I'm twisting. And then you're going to twist this around and start pulling this supply line toward us. So we pulled the supply line about back like 3 to 4 inches right there. It looks pretty level right now, pretty straight up in the air. We're going to go down and check what we did down the bottom here. So the box has come back. It's pretty much in the spot where it was supposed to be. You saw the picture I showed. Okay, so look, we pulled this back. If you saw the picture in the beginning of the video, this was all pushing against the sheetrock, which pushed the sheetrock out, which initiated me taking out this piece. So we actually pulled it in about 2 or 3 inches, 2 inches I'd say. And now what I'm going to do, once I get this, you know, where I want it, I'm going to put a piece of 2x4 in here so it keeps this thing, you know, where it's supposed to be. Plus it's pulling, you know, perpendicular from the house, so there's a lot of pressure on this. It took a lot less force to get it to come back, though. I was surprised about that because that line is about 70 feet long. But if you don't feel comfortable, by all means, call a professional. Okay, the biggest thing about electrical, don't touch the wires. There's no wires to be touched here. Okay, just so you don't touch the wires, you're fine. But if you don't feel comfortable, the worst thing is to try and do it. That's when you screw up. So hire a professional. That would make you happy. That's all I got. I'm out.